A special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here, counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps player spotlight. Rich Jr. will be our man to watch. And we get a great look at him here from a few moments ago as he was presented with his well-earned National League MVP trophy. A great moment in his career.
Yeah, and that's certainly something that he's going to remember forever. And it's an award that he definitely earned. But at the same time, he's got a new season to worry about now. And it's not too common for an MVP to go back-to-back and repeat the following year. So hopefully he can return to the great form that he displayed last year.
Yeah, I hope he can too. He was such an awesome sight to see out there last season. I mean, he really gave the fans around the league a thrill game in and game out. Certainly one of the most exciting players in the game today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark here in Cincinnati. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Cincinnati Reds.
And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Rich Jr. will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Offensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Sammy Villanueva will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Left fielder, Sammy Villanueva.
Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Votto is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Jose Tabata steps in now. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. The next pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready now on 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Andrew McCutchen will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Chris Davis leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Come on now, here we go.
Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
You and him. Get him yourself. Here we go.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Let's check out that pitching sequence right here. There's not a whole lot to it. He gets them started with good morning. And there's good afternoon. And here it is. Good night. 3-pitch strikeout, and you're not going to get him much easier than that.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Let it rip right here. We need you. Hey, come on now. Get him yourself.
Here it comes.
Get your pitch.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Hey, clutch up here. Get a strikeout.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting second baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Here you go. Let it fly. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
The 1-0 pitch.
Hey, get the pitch in front.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? Get out of here, Pirate! Place it what here? Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Get your pitch.
Go home.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Go.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Ed Bishop will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid. Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch. Nobody better.
First offering on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Rich Jr. will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year.
Rich Jr.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there. Come down here. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Now here's the first pitch.
Hey, you got it.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Tony Sanchez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Catcher, Tony Sanchez.
Come on, Red. Hey, nobody away.
Hey, needs you right here.
First pitch coming.
Wait, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, here we go now.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Get on board. Here we go.
The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
In now, Garrett Cole, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Get a good one. Get a good
1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. In the air to right center.
Round it, round it, round it.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting. Left fielder, Sammy Villanueva.
Sammy Villanueva will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go. Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right
First
here.
pitch to him. Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball.
One down here, fellas.
He's set, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch. Hey, come on, we gotta hold him.
1-1 on the way.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And a
right here.
changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Get a good one. Get a good whip on it, huh?
2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Here's Jose Tabata now. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's ready, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Strike him out right now.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul.
Let it fly right here.
Here's another 1-2. Fouled back.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh?
Now another 1-2. Chopper, foul. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count pitch on its way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The next 3-2. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, let it rip right here. Hey, get ahead.
Here's the first offering. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline.
Hey, wait for a good one.
Pitch on the way.
Kick one out.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Come on, big guy. Need
Now
a
the
strike.
pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Showtrack. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Here's Chris Davis now. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
All right, here we go now.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Now here's the pitch.
Pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Ball 1.
Boy. Give me a break, huh? Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Here we go, boys.
Now the 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Jordy Mercer will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 home. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Hey, plays at 1 now. Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Now the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Hey, no better. Let's go, kid.
And the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on opening day after this. Justin Turner will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
Come on, Red. Hey, nobody gone now.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitcher, huh, now?
Now the pitch.
Hey, here we go.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog. All right, come on now. Hey, 1 time, right now. Hey, get the pitch. Drive it right here.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
Hey, put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
The pitch.
Hey, speed up the drive.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Over to his left. He's up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Stepping in now, Ed Bishop. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Here it comes. And he pulls the string on another one. He's ahead 0-2 now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go.
Here's another 0-2.
Strike him out here.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Into the box now, Tony Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Here we go. Here we go.
And now a pitch on the way.
Drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Pitch on the way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Rich Jr. will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Rich Jr.
Hey, let it rip one time. Leave it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You got one.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Now, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Let her slide, kid. Let her slide.
The 1-1.
Let's go.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Garrett Cole will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First pitch coming.
Come on now. One time, right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Nobody. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Now the pitch.
Hey, be patient. Get the pitch, huh?
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Let's do it.
Here's the 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And it goes without saying, but how well this team plays defensively is going to say a lot about how they fare this year. They made it a big priority in spring training, so you hate to see them start making errors here on opening day.
Sammy Villanueva will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball here. Come on now.
Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. As a look, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that 2-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
From the stretch.
Big guy.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Jose Tabata will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Hey, infield, knock it down, knock it down. Hey, grounder right here.
He's ready now. The pitch. I can't get him to go after that slider. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Hey, have a rip, like you can.
2-2 pitch on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Culberson. And now after that call at second, here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout as he apparently doesn't agree with the call. I believe the second base umpire is going to tell him that the drop occurred on the transfer, but that's not going to sit well with the skipper, so you can just about guarantee that he's going to have his say before he returns to the dugout. Andrew McCutchen will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, first hit strikes right here. Get ahead right now. Your pitch right here, kid.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's set, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He waits, now the pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. Start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here comes the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here he comes on 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pause, now the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. Chris Davis will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip. Woo!
Now here's the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Here we go, guys.
1-0 on the way.
Hey, let's go right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Blaze it first, blaze it first. Come on, fellas, let's go.
1-1.
Hey, you got it.
On the ground to third. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cut.
The 1-2 with 1 away. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Justin Turner will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Robles is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Reds out in front, 1-0. Rich Jr. will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hey, now, here we go.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch. Hey, little fly up there, huh?
Now here's the first pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And that's a job well done by the pitcher right there. He just deadens this ball, gets it out there just far enough, and that advances both runners up 90 feet. And on top of that, it only took him 1 pitch to do it.
Ed Bishop will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Pirates, third baseman, Ed Bishop.
First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
The pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Now here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's the pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout attack. As you get a look at his line so far, through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Andrew Lambo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
57.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high. The 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. As Asdrubal Cabrera will pinch hit here. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Tying run. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Brian Morris is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Brian Morris.
Russell Martin is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Russell Martin.
Sammy Villanueva will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
First pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Come on, baby. Beat up,
The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! And we are tied here in the ninth. A solo shot here to left, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Talk about coming through in the clutch. He found a pitch that he could handle, and he jumped on it. This is going to tie up this ball game on one big swing of the bat. How about that for your first home run of the year?
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it, as he'll be credited with the no decision. J.J. Hoover is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. Get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 2-1. So long from Cincy.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs out of 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
Here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Rich Jr. is our focus, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark here in Cincinnati. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. John Jay will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Off the afternoon for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Eric, these Reds as they enter play here this afternoon, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but you can play 750 ball at home, 500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an 800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here.
Now here it comes. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Yeah, not really too many reasons why you'd ever intentionally want to hit the leadoff batter in a ball game. Well, let's see how they decide to play it from here.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Now here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, nothing in one.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat here.
Get a good one up there, huh?
He waits, now the pitch. Line hard. Foul.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Pause, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Got him.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch for the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The next pitch. And this will be fouled away. Ready now on 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Here comes a 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. But this is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Alan Craig will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. From the stretch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Yadier Molina will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First pitch on the way.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll reach to his left to make the catch for out number 1. A.J. Pollock will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, Man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Plays it first here.
Ready with the 2-1.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
2-2 pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches, he's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Full count pitch on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Colton Wong will stand in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now the pitch. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Daniel Descalzo will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Daniel Descalzo.
First pitch coming. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
1-0 on the way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
1-1 on the way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Be patient, pick one out and drive it, kid. Come on, let it
Here
fly
comes
right
the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one. He swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break for this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
In now, Wade Davis. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Here's the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike three call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Now.
Get ahead, stay ahead right here. Play the one here.
In now is John Jay. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Here we go. Hey, here we go now. Hey, let's go right here, huh?
The 1-0.
Hey, here we go, guys.
2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Come on, guy.
2-0 on the way.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Matt Carpenter will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh? You out there.
Comes set, now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh? Here we go, fellas, let's go.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Rich Jr. makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Junior.
Hey, get ahead right here. Come on, guys. Come on, Red.
First pitch coming.
Open your way.
Lined hard to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
All right, come on now. Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, nobody on.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Hey, get him yourself. Strike him out right
Pitch
now.
on the way. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Alan Craig will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 home. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Plays at 1 now.
Hey, all right. Here we go.
The 2-0 on the way.